I don't know.
So I guess we're gonna really get into Apex Legends today. You're listening to the Video Gaming Podcast.
The gaming chat.
My name is Eric Schmidt. What's a good name for like some gaming fag? A guy who would have a gaming podcast. Yo, I'm Brian Frintz.
Frintz is good. Yeah.
Hey, this is Brian Frintz and Eric Schultz, and this is the Gaming Dudes Podcast Hour.
Yep.
Where we just talking.
Politics are small.
Yeah, talking with
that shit, and I've never had sex.
that like insecure cadence that
the
guys have on podcasts.
Right.
So what are we doing today?
Tell me about it, man.
We got some.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What are we going to talk about?
What are we gonna?
Today?
What's on the agenda?
Stay tuned. We got some really cool stuff. We're gonna be,
That's good.
Right
Yeah.
after our theme song.
We got some really cool things coming up. We're going to be talking about some really sick games on the Cool Guy Gaming Podcast. Just some really cool stuff. Check it out.
Yeah. They spent they hired like an animator for $5,000 to do an animation with their Mega Man, and then no one gives a fuck. It's like a minute and a half long.
I had to borrow $70,000 from my mom for a podcast studio. Really cool stuff. So check it out.
God damn, that shit sucks.
Yeah. No, they all do that voice too. It's like because they're just worried about, they probably have confidence in person, but the idea that someone they can't see,
they don't have confidence.
Someone that they can't see is listening to them. It destroys them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the fact that the tape is running, it freaks them out.
Yeah, which I get it. Unlike that's why we have the golden tape recorder.
Yeah.
For whenever to always.
We don't give a fuck if it's running or if it's not.
We always have
check
record.
out that shiznit, guys.
Yes.
Yes. Dude,
I love on podcasts.
Epic.
Yeah. When they even approach a joke, they laugh so fucking hard.
Too much.
When it's just
we don't
not
do
even.
that. We never laugh at jokes.
I've never laughed at anything. Every basketball podcast I listen to is just like, they'll just be like, what do we call it? Is a free? I called it a foul throw, and then it just gets such a laugh.
And they're like, I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
dude. Remember when Scotty said foul throw? Oh man, crazy
Fun
stuff.
games, really cool prizes.
We got really cool stuff.
Oh, and we've got a new sponsor, and it's just like his stepfather's drywall business.
Right. This is
like,
if you're in the greater Fort Wayne area.
Again, every episode of the show is brought to you by our friends at MarineCorpsCoffee.com. Marine Corps Coffee. It's the kind of coffee that says hoo-ah, it's for veterans.
First responders.
Look, if you've got flags all over your fucking dumb house.
Mm-hmm.
If you got one of those flags with a blue line going
stripe
through
is
the middle.
huge.
Yeah.
Police,
a Punisher sticker.
blue
Punisher
truck.
with blue stripes.
Yeah, with a blue stripe.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, 90% of the profits go directly to Chris Kyle's wife. She's getting some breast implants. She's running karaoke at the Texas Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
Interstate
Did you hear
35.
who she got married to after he died?
Jesse Ventura.
Osama bin Laden.
Oh wow.
After
She
he
got
died,
married
she
to
married
Muslims.
Jesse. She started having sex with Jesse Ventura.
Yep. The second best sniper in the army.
This is what he gets. He criticizes me. I fuck his wife. If you criticize me, I will find your wife and I will fuck her.
I love Jesse the Body, man.
Mm-hmm.
He rocks.
You see that video of him and Jim Norton going at it?
No.
Yeah.
What was it about?
I don't know. It's just he's like, unlike you, sir, I defended this country.
Got his ass.
It's like, well, to Jim's credit, can you imagine trying to put
In the
him
army?
in uniform? More Americans would get killed. He can't
Quick, a witty, acerbic comeback should kill these insurgents. Talk about how they look gay somehow.
Yeah.
But fast.
He could do sort of the army radio show.
Yeah.
He could be.
I think if Jim put a backpack on, his spine would come out of his anus. It would just slowly press out of his anus like a mongoloid trying to extract toothpaste. He's trying to brush his teeth.
Just weighing down his shoulders.
Yeah,
He's just flattening out. While his spine comes out of his ass.
No, honey, that's not how you do the toothpaste. Okay. Yeah, he goes through 1 tube a day.
He could seduce...
Which he probably needs, considering he lives off candy.
That's true. Yeah, if I was in the army, I would be probably like... I would shoot the grenade launchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like... "Do, do, 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 do."
What's your name?
Is there a guy who that's his only job?
That would be my only
He's
job.
a faggot.
Because I have a sturdy base.
Uh-huh.
Your frame couldn't handle the recoil.
You would be
Adam.
like a Blastoise type.
Exactly. I would be Blastoise. Yeah, General Blastoise.
Yeah. I want to be Bustoise.
Blastoise. Just full of a shell full of cum.
He's just got his dick out. Squirtle evolves into a turtle with his dick out. What's the middle one called? There's Squirtle and then
Bulbasaur?
No, that's the
There's
leaf.
Squirtle.
Oh, that's
fuck.
the turtle.
No,
one.
what are they called? Yeah, they were.
Bustoise is the top one. The Charmander version of
What is the
Squirtle.
middle part?
Because it's Bulbasaur.
War turtle.
War Turtle. What's the middle? I don't even remember any of the grass ones. It's Bulbasaur,
Venusaur and
Venus-
Ivysaur.
Ivysaur.
Venusaur.
Ivysaur.
Ivysaur
Oh,
and penis.
Bulbasaur wasn't
and
water?
Penis sores.
And they're all turtles.
No.
They're like-
Squirtle's a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Charmander's obviously like a lizard type thing.
The lizard dragon.
Bustoise.
Bustoise is really good.
He's just got a cannon for a dick. He's just coming.
Yeah, it's his dick that goes around his back and up through
He
it to his shoulder like a
shoots it
gun.
over his head.
Just a long ass dick.
Bustoise.
Bustoise is one of your best creations.
Thanks, man.
Damn.
Char is. Oh, I guess there's 150 of them we can go through.
Yeah.
I'll pull up all the Pokemon.
Pokédex.
Let's get going. You know they got one now that's just a set of keys.
Is that
What?
so?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, it's just a ring with keys on it, and that's it. They're like, let's check out of the office today.
That's fucked
Let's
up.
let's all leave the Pokemon office.
All right, let's see what all the pocket monsters are. So you got Raichu and Pikachu.
Raichu. That's
Baichu.
Baichu. Yep. Fucking sucking dick eating pussy. Blueachu.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's how Bluechew takes it to the next level.
Bluechew.
Bluechew and Bustoise. I wanna be extremely hard and get my dick hard. Bum 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 bum. My dick doesn't get hard anymore
I wanted to get on
because I never stopped playing Pokemon. I'm 35. I'm 35 years old. I never stopped playing video games. Living at home and I am gay. My dick doesn't work. My dick sucks. My dick fucking sucks.
My dick is small and it cannot get hard.
My
I
dick
am gay, my
no
dick is
longer
small.
works. My dick doesn't work.
My dick's small.
My dick sucks.
It can't get hard. It's only 3 inches long. I have never been erect. I always come soft.
I come soft, and now I'm 30.
So, when do we? Why
Just leaks out of my dick.
I have never left home at all. I took one class at community college. 35. I'm 35 years old.
My
But
parents,
yeah, thank God they keep making Pokemon.
if these stop, I'll kill myself.
Yeah. My parents don't look at me anymore. They've given up. They've given up. They're senior citizens.
I was like, I was just trying to look up like what kind of
Both of my parents are in their 70s, but they still have jobs to support me in Pokemon. My best friend Pokemon.
Oh man,
Hell yes, dude.
Jinx is so good. It's blackface tranny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about Jinx.
So
but
good.
Did you know there's Nick? Weren't you telling me there's a different Pokemon?
There was. There's one that's a set of keys.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
They got
fucking
one?
crazy.
What are those open? Probably the door to your parents' house you still live at.
That is actually a good wrinkle.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. Like I was like,
my balls.
I just googled Pokemon monsters ranked because I'm like, what kind of loser is gonna rank the best one?
There's like 500.
Vox.com.
Vox.
Vox
Your
ranked
former,
the Pokemon.
your former employer.
My former employer. They paid someone to
Think
rank
about
Pokemon.
how many like Nintendo Switch accessories and DS accessories are permanently lost in the crease between Matt Iglesias' stomach and his penis.
In his fupa.
That skin
It's just
fanny
a-
pack.
It's just a Bermuda Triangle of
Yeah.
Nintendo
It's a
Switch.
deflated
accessories.
rugby ball that sits over his penis. And that's a carrying case for the Nintendo Switch. His Nintendo Switch-sized fupa. I'm gonna rank all the Pokemon.
The original Pokemon was Mew.
Of course, everyone knows that.
That was the first one.
I didn't know that.
That's
No,
like
the first
Jesus.
The
of-
first one's Pikachu, right?
That's
No,
what I
no,
thought.
No. Mew
He's
is like
the face of Pokemon.
Mew is like the god. He's like the one
Oh,
that
you
they
mean
all come from.
in the story itself?
I
Yeah.
guess so.
Because Pokemon was an autistic guy that came up with that.
A Japanese.
It was
autistic.
a Japanese autistic guy that didn't have friends and he just liked collecting bugs.
He just made up like
And he made up
Really?
his
pocket
game,
monsters.
Honestly,
Probably
Pokemon
what he called all
rocked,
his
dude.
bug friends.
Yeah.
Pokemon rocked, and I'll play it again if it comes
Ass
out on
catch
Switch.
him. He likes to.
Sucking dick and being gay. I love sucking dick.
Sucking dick and being gay. That shit rocks.
I'm fucking gay.
Oh, I'm gay as shit.
It works with anyone,
Yeah.
really.
It's really good.
My dick sucks.
My dick sucks. My dick is small. It doesn't reach past my balls. Remix.
And it's not like I have big balls. My balls are also small. Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, it's springtime now.
Yeah, dude. Something's in the air.
Yeah. That pollen's got me going, baby.
Yeah, dude, my allergies.
I'm getting
are-
high off
suck.
plant cum. I'm feeling the good riffs. I'm ready to get my bicycle out.
Oh, yeah.
We should go for a long ride.
I would love to.
Let's do it. Let's do the West Side.
Yeah, the West Side's
Highway-
nice.
that-
The West Side
whatever
Highway's
that thing-
nice.
Yeah.
I've been walking up
Yeah,
that
if you
bitch.
if you ride up there, you could take the GW Bridge over to Jersey, and there are like trails and stuff. You can go.
That's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
The nice thing about riding a bike, as long as you got tubes, you can ride forever, baby.
Oh yeah, spare tubes.
Yeah.
A little pocket.
Because I had
little pump.
I hit like what was like the base of a pylon that had been removed riding, and I was in like fucking Diker Heights or some shit.
Mhm.
I was at like the very tip of the island, and
Nice.
it's a
Inwood.
something like that.
Yeah.
And blew out my fucking tire after riding like from Bed-Stuy down over the Brooklyn Bridge,
Oh, damn.
all the way down the bottom of the island up to the top,
Hell yeah.
and it sucked. I had to like take the train back for like 2.5 hours.
Oh.
With a broken wheel. Yeah.
Well, the tire,
Tube,
the
yeah.
tube blew.
Yeah, one time, Papa was telling me the story. He used to be, when he opened for Seinfeld, they had a phase where they were like really into bikes and shit.
Mhm.
And they would ride up the West Side Highway and like their tubes popped and they just were like in some fucked up little like, they went into Jersey like through some back trails and they just like flagged down a guy and they were like in full like racing gear. And this guy helps him out with the bike and then he looks up and he's like, wait a second, what the fuck? Are you Jerry Seinfeld? Like, imagine just seeing Seinfeld.
I'm a gay man.
Why?
No, I'm just a homosexual man out for a bike ride. No, I'm just some gay guy.
Oh, okay. You look and sound a lot like Jerry Seinfeld.
What's the deal with sex? You put your penis in the vagina, but you take a shit. You take a shit, but you fuck a pussy.
Yeah, woo. Boom, 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 boom. Jerry, I shit in a pussy, Jerry.
Yeah. Jerry, they fucked my pussy. George goes to jail. Jerry, I went to see George. They're fucking him in there. Kramer, stop telling people that. They're fucking him in there, Jerry. Ben, you did a 5-year stint. He told me. They fuck guys like George. Jerry, they're fucking me.
You gotta get me out, Jerry.
They're making me suck dick.
God damn. We should just
They
fucking.
end up in jail in the last episode. That's
Yeah.
like
We
the-
honestly should do a Seinfeld reboot.
Yeah, well, the Seinfeld final episode
yeah, yeah,
when they're in jail.
yeah.
Mhm.
Jerry!
He's doing stand up.
Kramer just starts raping Elaine. He's like,
George
well.
just has a swastika carved into the top of his head. He's just wearing lipstick, and he's just got just a bloody swastika.
joined
just
the
carved
Aryan
into his-
Nation.
Yeah, just burned into his skull, and he has paper mache breasts that they're making him wear. Jerry, they've turned me into a girl.
Fuck, dude. Respect.
would
Salute
rule.
to all the
Yeah.
wild pieces of pussy pie George got.
They think Kramer's a deity. Inside. I think he's an oracle.
Kramer would do great in jail, honestly.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. Yeah.
That plot line about like Susan, just like a guy that has like a fiance that sucks.
Yeah.
He kills.
He kills her. It is very funny. I don't know if anyone's observed that before. That Seinfeld is a funny show.
yeah, that it's good.
That is funny.
Yeah.
That there's funny stuff that happens on it.
Yeah, it's like a hipster take. on
I just
that.
think Seinfeld would keep trying to fuck Elaine if it was real life.
Of course. She's so cute.
Yeah, they used to fuck.
She's bad at dancing.
Yep.
She's adorable.
Putty's funny too, in terms of stuff we like about Seinfeld. You know, dude, Pete was watching Seinfeld.
Elaine, get in here and let's have gay sex. Elaine, I want you to ask your friend Jerry to come over here and have gay sex with me. Elaine, I'm thinking about having gay sex.
That's a good putty, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great.
That
What's
was,
that actor's name?
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
He was also the Tick. Remember that?
Yeah,
The
that's
dick.
right.
He dresses up like a
Big blue
penis.
cock.
Yeah.
A lot of
My thing is I have gay sex with the bad guys. They come in here and they do bad stuff and I have gay sex with them.
The dick is good. If it's a really bad guy,
Yeah.
he puts his whole body.
I
'cause
put
he's
my
dressed like
entire
a dick.
body in them.
Do you know what I mean? You know how the Tick has
yeah.
those antenna? His helmet would just be a big ass dick.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy,
So-
crazy, dude.
That'd be wild.
That's crazy. That's really sick.
That man, honestly, Putty without Seinfeld, like he's such a specific guy. Like even that he got the Tick after that is crazy. Did Peterman ever do anything after Seinfeld?
Yeah.
He was in
He was
Yeah,
in
he
a ton
was-
of shit.
He hosted some game
That's
show.
right. He
Yeah,
did
yeah,
Family
that's
Feud.
right.
Yeah.
That was that was
Bryan
funny.
Cranston was an Elaine boyfriend.
Dude. Yeah.
There's a lot of
No,
famous
he was.
people
Was he a
that
boyfriend? He
were-
was the dentist.
Oh yeah, he was. I think he was the.
A lot of the women though.
Terry Hatcher.
Terry. You know who's? I think you know who's almost going to be Elaine.
Who?
Mariska Hargitay.
Ooh. Dun dun.
Dun dun. Suck my fucking
Elaine.
dick.
Stop solving rapes and come suck my dick.
Elaine.
Yeah.
Stop hanging out with Ice-T.
Yeah. Stop hanging out with that I'm not gonna say it.
Stop making everything about your sexual assault, Elaine.
I'm not gonna say it, but y'all know what I'm thinking.
Racist Putty, who's also sort of.
Dude, what's this Beto's skateboarding bullshit?
Beto can suck my dick.
This
beat
Beto
beat off
guy's-
my pork.
This Beto guy sounds like a faggot.
Whoa,
Whoa,
Putty.
Putty, come on.
Putty.
Come on.
We don't like him either, but you know. You don't
Look,
have
I
to
only
just-
come on this podcast to say what I feel.
Okay. Well, it kind of seems like you held back on the way you thought about Ice-T, but.
Well, sometimes.
Nope, no. You don't have to.
Look, people knew where I was going.
Yeah, Beto can suck me off, honestly. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about it off mic, but they really don't want to see my man Bernie thrive, dude. They're
Yeah,
putting
of
all
course.
bunch of fucking bullshit challengers to the throne. They want to keep a Jewish man down, dude.
Dude, I feel that way every day.
I hope Beto's campaign ends with something funny like a sharding incident.
Yeah.
How great would that be? Is like the entire campaign, we don't hear anything about his policies at all. It's a lot of like cool,
Right.
cool.
This country can do it.
mannerisms.
And then he
Yeah.
poops his
Together,
pants.
we pull it together.
We do everything, and then photo ops with Tony Hawk, and then he accidentally sharts in a Journeys. And they're like, "Will Beto recover from the sharding incident?" And he just never does. He can never get over the fact that he sharded.
Kamala Harris tries to like shit her pants in a PacSun
Yeah.
just to try. She's like,
Yeah. Out of solidarity.
Beto went on Instagram Live at the dentist.
We don't need
office.
candidates that are shitting themselves. Well, it's very
in
nice.
stores that carry Quicksilver.
Yeah, it's very nice. But what we need is somebody that does not shit themselves when confronting these bankers.
Yeah, Beto sucks.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
My man couldn't beat Ted Cruz's blobby ass.
Really, it's just Ilhan Omar and Bernie, and the rest of them can go fuck themselves.
That's true.
Yeah, Elon rocks.
She's awesome.
They should join forces.
I hope she fucking cuts Anthony Cumia's head off with a sword. She goes into his house.
she ISIS beheads him.
I hope she goes into his house and fucking cuts his head
Does
off.
Kumia not like her?
I know it is.
Obviously,
I mean,
Yeah.
Who's to say?
there's.
I just
I will
wasn't sure if
take
you
a.
said
I will
something.
take a.
Yeah,
a
wild
guess
guess.
and say
Yeah.
that he does not like
Yeah.
the Muslim woman.
She
They
did
got
say
this-
Obama was bad too, so they have
Yeah.
something
Yeah, yeah,
there.
She said Obama can kick rocks.
We
That's right.
stand.
I want to get Beto to say that he kicks rocks, not understanding what. Look, I hang with teens. I kick rocks.
Yeah, now we can roast his little fucked up teeth too.
He went for a photo.
He looks like a
op.
toddler.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sucks.
He's
dude.
got a toddler's
I hate his
face.
clothes. I hate his fucking bootcut jeans. His
Just
fucking
run
brown
for
belt.
senator, you dumb bitch.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't give a shit, dude. All he cares about is himself.
We got young Biden. He's basically young Biden.
I don't know. That's the one thing. Like this,
no,
there's a
Biden
criticism.
legit. Would
People
like,
throw that criticism around of like many politicians are like they're just a narcissist. It's like, well, yeah,
oh,
that's
of course
a, that's
you
a
have
given.
to be. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think Bernie is really.
No,
No.
he probably is.
Yeah, to
think-
some extent.
I think he's like He's like autistically principled. I think he's like freakish.
Yeah, but
like
if he wasn't like an, I mean, listen, I think he's the best. Literally, the only reason I like him is because he's like the only one that seems like a real fucking person with like values and shit, and isn't bought and paid for.
I don't know. I don't think you can vote for that. I think you just need to vote for what people say and do, and not worry about
Yeah.
somebody being real or not. think
I know,
that's
but I'm saying
meaningless.
like I don't think it's meaningless. I think
Well, I think it's like a childish fantasy distinction that people make, and it's like that's not there are no real people.
well, yeah, they
No,
try
but-
to market
but
these.
maybe
people.
that's like an overly cynical read on the world, but like I don't think that.
certainly, but to the extent that like someone doesn't take money from fucking big horrible motherfuckers, and he like he does have a track record going back to when he was literally like fucking 20 years old and shit. I don't know. It's like
No, he doesn't.
what do you mean?
He wasn't in politics until he was like
No, but like
50.
Oh, but
when he was
like
he was
doing
civil
civil
rights
rights
stuff.
stuff
Yeah,
and that
when
kind
he
of
was in
what I
college
mean, and like
yeah, that kind of record.
just like I know what you mean. Like it doesn't matter, and ultimately you should vote for their policies and how you should hold them accountable. But it's like he's more inspiring because of that, or it's the reason I actually
I'm not
give
trying
a
to
fuck
be
a little
inspired.
bit. Yeah,
I think inspiration's fucking stupid.
I love inspiration.
Well, that's
I'm
the whole
old.
thing. Is like in the last election, like he hates talking about himself.
Yeah.
And they've clearly like convinced him that this time around he's going to talk about his family and stuff. But you could tell that it's like so unnatural. For
I think
him.
it's just
'Cause
for
he
me.
just
For
wants to
me, it's
talk
the
about
same thing it
policy.
was in 2016, which is like we still need fucking healthcare.
Healthcare, yeah.
Healthcare is more important. You either need to pay more people, which like I don't know. I think like does people even give a shit about minimum wage anymore, or is it just now like universal basic income?
I think
Which
you-
with I mean
that just
UBI like that has to be the answer if like automation's going to be like killing the only
Yeah.
job in most of America.
right, sucking my dick.
Sucking my dick.
Yeah,
They got robots doing that now instead of Chinese women.
Boston Dynamics
Yeah.
sucking me off. One of those fucked up headless robots.
yeah, those like deer.
They got a pussy in their chest.
But if they're going to be deplatforming people too, you need UBI so you can say racist stuff on the internet.
Yeah. For your Gab.
That's the reason I support it.
Yeah, let's get. We don't want to go the way of Milo.
Yeah, everybody should be paid at least $35,000 a year to do nothing, and then you can just put people on blast online, and it's illegal to ban people. From
That would be
Twitter.
awesome.
Yeah, that would be the perfect world. My platform is posting.
Yes, 100%. That's how you earn your paycheck.
Yeah, but who's going to pay for it? My mom.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
The
The
same
mommy
way-
government.
Yeah, that's what we all want. We want.
I'm trying to
women-
figure out this
Look, men
Andrew
have
Yang
run.
thing.
Only men have run the world for millions of years, and look at this fucking disgusting
bullshit.
Look at this awful world we live in, where we barely have to work, and most of my needs and wants are taken care of. And we're in a state of perpetual war that will never affect me personally.
Yeah.
Other than like occasionally I need to pretend like I care about children dying or
In
something.
Yemen. Yeah.
This is the world men have given us. It's time for women to show how much better they can do
How much? How
with the mommy government.
Give those gals a shot.
Where we can all, there's a giant government titty that we all drink out of.
Now we're speaking
that?
my
Well,
language.
okay.
Yeah.
Now you're sort of.
Yeah, okay, I'm back in.
It's so funny that when Bernie nominated Hillary at the DNC last time,
Uh-huh.
the Hillary's team got furious that in the announcement of the
What's
nomination,
DNC
he
stand for?
wouldn't
Do
say-
not campaign?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he wouldn't
went
say
down.
he wouldn't say I'm with her. He's like, listen, I'll do the speech. I'll nominate her. I'm not gonna say I'm with her.
That's hilarious.
But it's so
why
funny.
didn't he say I'm with her?
Because he didn't want to say.
Yeah,
it.
he didn't want to say. Well, look, if fucking he got the nomination, do you think Hillary would have said "feel the burn"?
No,
Of
no,
course
of
she
course
wouldn't
not.
have.
She wouldn't have. Well, she wouldn't have nominated him.
Of course.
She would have sat out and pouted
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
loser.
like she literally did when she lost.
Yeah.
Like she literally fucking did.
When she was like, yeah, listen, I'm sticking around the race because they might assassinate Obama.
Yeah.
When she did that.
Fucking bitch, dude. I hate her so much.
Yeah, she
yeah, I'm not saying that gay
That's
shit.
miss
that's-
me with that gay shit.
That's pretty gay. And no, I'm not gonna do that.
This skateboarding thing though is so fucking embarrassing. I want there to be a candidate who just does butterfly knife tricks.
Hell, I mean, Joe
Just-
Biden.
Just on stage in a debate.
just doing butterfly knife tricks and no fight.
That's what the Libertarian Party's
you know,
like.
actually, you know what'd be funny?
That's what they- that's
you know,
what
it would be funny though if fucking if Beto O'Rourke was just good at tech decks
yeah, that would be
instead
awesome.
of skateboarding.
During the debate,
He's just on the
fucking-
ground like a toddler.
He's like,
Yeah.
sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah. I actually grew up in the tech deck scene.
Any politician who tries to be cool, they're not cool.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no chance.
I mean, it's just more saxophone bullshit, and it's like
Yeah.
that doesn't work anymore.
yeah.
It literally doesn't fucking work anymore. Who even thinks? Do kids even fucking skateboard? We just saw the last skateboarding hero last week. That's who
That's
skateboards.
right. No, there's like
No,
an
kids skateboard.
influx.
Yeah.
Odd Future and
Black
shit like
kids
that.
skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody cares what they're doing.
That's not true. They're the coolest kids.
Yeah. You have to copy what they
no,
do.
black
That's
nerds.
how you stay cool
black
forever.
nerds are now. The mainstream black kids have been too integrated
Dude,
into white culture.
No, that's not true. There's
it's been taken away. From
there's
them.
such a fusion where the
They're
cool,
skateboarding. Their
the
pants
cool
aren't
black
loose
skater
anymore.
kids are also
Yeah.
anime now. There's
Yeah.
a fusion between cool black
No,
and nerd
it's
black.
not a fusion. What it is
They're NBA
appropriation.
players.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is
yeah.
I don't
appropriation.
understand. It's things trickling down from black nerd culture, real black nerd culture, not fucking that Donald Glover bullshit.
Right.
Right.
You know,
The kids.
the kid who gets angry and his eyes roll.
tries
back
to
in his
power
head.
up.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Those-
that video so much.
yeah. Those kids, they have to be restrained while their eyes roll back, and they, because somebody removed the batteries from their Game Gear.
I love watching video game meltdown videos. Have you ever seen the one where that guy goes out for smokes and his girlfriend deletes his World of Warcraft account?
No, that's
And
awesome.
he comes home and he literally throws his computer out the
I feel like
window.
most of those are
Jesus Christ.
staged.
Probably.
I think most of them are staged. Some of them are, the real ones are amazing. The one where the kid sticks the thing up his ass is fake.
Yeah, of course.
Sticks what up his
He
ass?
sticks a
There's like-
remote up his
He
ass.
sticks a remote up his ass. That one's fake.
People are like, he was so mad. My
Wait.
favorite-
The conceit is he was so mad he put a remote in his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
What?
his mom like took away his
the one that
PlayStation
the
or
funniest of all of the freak out videos that I've ever seen. There's one with some kid.
On the lawn?
No, he's sitting at his computer and he's streaming. He's on cam, and he's crying because like the San Jose Sharks have like lost something,
Right.
and he's like, "I just can't get it together" or whatever. And like behind him, the door opens and it's his dad, and his dad's like, "Scott," you know, and the kid like immediately like gets his composure. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Scott, get offline." He's like, "Are you crying? What the hell is wrong with you, son? And you're putting that on there for people to mock you forever? What are you doing, boy?" And he's like,
Hell
the
yes.
dad's just owning him for being
Yeah.
crying.
Just from a place of like, just
That's
you can't
good
help
parenting.
it.
Yeah, he's like, "Get a hold of yourself."
Those are the most like just deep burns, dude. It's
Yeah.
not even like he's not trying to make you feel bad.
Yeah.
That man is like,
No, that's good parenting.
Yeah.
oh, 100%.
Yeah, let me see if
What kind of shit? I mean, every kid is just online forever now, right?
Yeah.
Are they hit? Do they hit kids anymore?
No.
Were you hit?
Yeah, I got a little.
I got a little hit.
Got a couple whacks.
Here we go. I found it.
Nick, you get hit?
Yeah,
Spanked?
Spanked.
Yeah, I
And
got
then my
spanked.
mom did it too hard one time and like fucked me up, and then stopped doing it after that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I got a little bit when I was a kid, and then literally when I was a teen, I would be fighting. They
What
were
the
more
fuck
like
is this?
fights.
Yeah.
I hate this shit. If you're one of these fucking assholes on the internet that has to take a video that's
Go
already
on.
funny, that's been seen 10 million times because people that's what they want to see, and you're like, I'm gonna add Coldplay to it to make it funnier.
Yeah.
Then gas these people.
The reaction are the worst one.
Yeah.
I hate that.
These people
yeah.
that have made careers out of
And
being
then
like,
the-
damn.
That's what
thumbnail-
the fucking Young Turks is.
The
dude.
fucking
Really?
The amount of
thumbnail
times I've
is the
accidentally
video.
watched Young Turks videos
Yeah.
where it's like that fat Turkish piece of shit. He's like, okay, what we got here is a woman thinks she's going to drink the milkshake, but it explodes, creates a big mess. Karen, you saw the video also. I did see it. Yeah, it's really just interesting how there's a big mess that's made because she didn't expect her dog to spook her like
They
that.
do that?
Yeah, no, I mean they do.
I
it
thought it's like a politics
it
thing.
is, and they do it with the news. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's like it's annoying. Just
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
see the fucking clip. Well,
Well, I hate when the thumbnail is like a picture from the video you're trying to find, and then it's just a guy talking about the video.
Yeah, that double sucks my dick.
What video are you trying to
Imagine
find?
my hard penis.
What the fuck is this? Yeah, it's the original video, but somebody put music all over.
That
it.
sucks.
This guy, I hope this guy's fucking entire family gets hit by a train. God damn it, I hate this guy. I mean, I wouldn't be this mad if we weren't doing the
Hard
podcast and I was trying to
penis.
just find this fucking video.
Right. But this is time is money.
Dude,
Yeah.
you got to comment the N word now on the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
on the
true.
YouTube.
You do have to do that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Here it is.
I have one.
All of them do this.
All of them
All
have
of them have
music.
fucking gay music in the background.
Scott.
No, you know what? I don't even think this is the. This is a somebody copied the video. They reenacted it.
That sucks.
God damn it!
Sorry, folks.
And I can't find this video anywhere on the internet.
My dick's small. I've never had sex.
Adam, why are we all on our phone? I'm like in
I'm-
a specific. There's a specific thing I'm trying to do.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
I'm doing this for the show.
Yeah, you're right. You're
and
right.
now
you're
you're what? At bankofisrael.com. Looking
Listen,
at your
I'm trying to get
accounts.
my shekels.
Suck my
What were you
dick.
doing on your phone?
I'm.
I wanna have
I
sex.
got
My
a-
dick
I
is
was
small.
responding to a text message
From who?
from my girlfriend.
What did she say?
I don't. It's not appropriate.
You have to
to
tell
bring
us.
No. What is
Yep.
it?
You have to tell us.
Oh
It's-
shit!
It's
putty.
related to what I told you guys before the show about how I forgot.
You used to hook up with guys.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you raped her?
No, I didn't.
Adam went on. Adam started taking
Dasha's on
sleeping pills and started
Dasha's
having
on
sex with
Ambien
guys.
now. Dasha's on Ambien.
Dasha's
and
not
she
on
was
Ambien. I'm on
asleep,
Ambien.
And Adam raped her.
No, that's not true.
And she woke up and she's like, "Am I pregnant?"
What happened
That's
last night?
not what happened.
And Adam's
Stop
like,
trying to
I didn't
get
have,
Dasha pregnant.
Adam's like, I didn't have enough money
I
for
went
the
to
rent.
the
And I
psychiatrist.
let our landlord have sex with you while you were asleep. I'm like,
went-
what do you mean you don't have money for the rent? It's like, well, I wanted to save the money.
Come on.
I wanted to save the money
That is funny.
for rent. It is funny.
It's not true,
funny
but it
because
is
it's
funny.
true. I wish
No,
I
it's
could
not,
come up
it's
with
not
something.
because it's true. It's not
I
because
wish I
it's
was-
true. It is funny, but it's not.
But everyone knows I don't do comedy anymore.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's
I'm
a
sorry.
journalist.
I'm a journalist.
You do
as soon as
reportage.
as soon as the election cycle starts up, I'm all politics, all news.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we had that intense beta.
The only kind of jokes I do are checks, notes, Twitter style jokes.
are any
that don't require any me, nothing, everybody else, no talent whatsoever.
yeah. Are any woke people mad at Beto for calling himself that? For like,
Beto?
he's not even Mexican.
Yeah, isn't his name like Bob or
It's
something?
Robert.
It is?
Robert.
Robert or O'Rourke,
Really? When did he pick up Beto?
Because he's from Texas.
because he's from Texas.
Because there's Mexican people in Texas.
What? Really?
Yeah. There's
I
Mexican
thought it was like
people
an
in
uncle's name or
Vegas.
some shit.
No.
And he just calls himself Beto.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
That is weird, dude.
It's kind of demented a little.
Well,
bit.
yeah, Marco Rubio's real name is Mark Rubbish. He's actually British.
He's a British guy, a British trash man.
My name is Marcus Rubbish.
Rubbish for you here.
But because he's in Florida.
Yeah.
As the Presidente of Florida.
Presidente de Florida.
The Presidente de Florida.
My man got some big ass ears.
Who, Marco?
Yeah, if you look at a picture, you can't. Once you
How
realize
about
that, you
Marco
can't
Bubio
not
and
see
he's
it.
got big,
Yep.
big fucking tits.
Oh, yes.
Just a juicy pair of tits.
That would
Yum,
be
yum.
sick.
I call him Little Marco. Not Titty Marco. I don't care. I have better tits than him. Everybody's saying, oh, Marco, you know, everybody, they come to me in private and they say, you know, you have the best tits we've ever seen. Everybody says Marco's got good tits, but you have the best tits we've ever seen. And look, they're saying this to me. I'm not, it's, you know, you wouldn't believe the things they say. Dude, the things he says transcribed are so funny.
I know, dude.
Just when they like quote the president in an article,
Yeah.
and it's like, look, this is, hey, let me tell you.
Yeah. I love when they leave that shit in.
I
Because you
like
can't
it.
clean it up. There's no way to clean it up.
His attack is always that someone is mentally ill. He's always like, he's crazy.
No one's going to primary him, right?
But people are trying to say Mitt Romney should.
Didn't Larry Hogan say he was going to try it or made some
Larry
comment?
Hogan.
From
Yeah.
from
Fuck him.
Maryland, yeah.
Yeah.
from Maryland?
Yeah.
He
Your
can
boy?
suck my hard dick. Getting cancer and getting sympathy. Fucking bitch. He was a badass. He was a shitty governor and then got cancer and was like, oh, poor Larry Hogan.
Is he still the governor?
Yeah.
I thought he was still the
No.
governor.
He might
It's
be.
a Republican though.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's usually Republicans.
No, it's
Why?
usually not.
Maryland's like
No.
majority.
Ehrlich, I know, but they have Republican.
It was Ehrlich. Before that, we had, good old Spiro Agnew.
That was what, 200 years ago?
Yeah, that was in the 60s. But I know
Yeah.
because, he's a Greek man.
Ehrlich was president for a long time, or
Governor.
governor for a long time.
Spiro Agnew was tight, dude. He was a straight up like just taking payouts, like
Yeah.
fully corrupt.
Greek style, baby.
Yeah.
Taking
like
bribes.
as the vice president. too.
O'Malley,
Like, never
O'Malley's
stopped.
a Democrat, but then who else? I know there's another.
Yeah, there was
Republican
Glenn
in there.
Danning and shit like that.
Yeah.
No,
Glenn
I think it was
Danzig?
yeah,
Glenn
Glenn Danzig was.
Yeah, Glenn
Yep.
Danzig was president.
I thought he was from
Yeah.
Jersey.
Nah.
No, he's from Hell.
Yeah.
That's true.
Welcome to my book.
Hell,
collection.
New Jersey.
Welcome to my book collection.
Yeah, there was what was his name? Paris Glendenning. He had a fucking bitch ass name.
Yeah.
And then Ehrlich won, and then O'Malley, and now
Schaefer? What
Was
about
Ehrlich
Schaefer?
the one with that-
Schaefer was. Yes, he was a
Schaefer
Democrat though.
No, Schaefer was Republican.
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
No.
Ehrlich had like
He was also mayor of Baltimore for a long ass time.
he had like dumb hair, right? It looked like
Or
a
was
boy's haircut.
was Schaefer comptroller? He was later. Huh? Yeah,
Bob
Ehrlich had a little
like a
yeah,
little bo's haircut.
little
right?
choir boy's haircut
Yeah. Do you remember that guy from Illinois, Rod Blagojevich?
Of
That went
course.
to jail.
with the piece.
His hair rocked.
Yeah, he had a fucking.
It was a
toupee.
wig, right? Yeah.
And he was taking out payout. Talk about someone corrupt, just like in the 2000s.
That's tight.
Salute to Rod Blagoy.
Spiro Agnew blamed the Jews for his down.
Another very
downfall.
Greek move.
I'm really mad I can't find that fucking video.
That rocks. Wait, is he like Baltimore Greektown
Who?
legend? Spiro Agnew?
No, not really.
No, he's
No,
not.
because
from that
everyone's too
world.
stupid to even know he was governor.
Yeah,
No one's even heard of him because they're
No
fucking
one
idiots.
votes.
Yeah.
No one knows-
No. They don't vote at all, dude. They're so fucking stupid.
There's a Bam say, "I'm not too good with voting."
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about that day.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
I guess Gene's Club has gone out of business
Oh
Yeah.
no.
as of yesterday.
R.I.P.
That's
R.I.P.
what we were afraid
the
to
central
announce on the last
stage.
episode.
Yeah, as soon as we stopped recording, he was like, "Fellas, I gotta be honest with you, I'm dying here."
He's like, I'm out $250,000 to my brother.
Yeah.
He fucked me on this
He's
place.
like, the US
I gotta go to
Marshals-
court.
The U.S. Marshals showed up and shut down the show. We had Big Pussy's band playing here. It's like that's not what the U.S. Marshals do.
No, he said the fire marshals.
Oh, the fire marshals.
Yeah.
But that would be hilarious if he said U.S. Wesley Snipes
I
came
think
in.
he said the U.S. Marshals.
Maybe he
at one point.
misspoke one time,
Yeah.
but I think he said fire marshals the
Oh.
other time. Yeah.
The National Guard came in to shut down fucking Joey Pantoliano's jazz band.
Yeah, we had Federico Castelluccio here doing his famous salsa routine in blackface. We had
We had an Al Jolson cover band here.
and Federico Castelluccio was here doing his blackface routine.
But
Hey, we got a black comedy show.
Gene's like moonshot to save the club that he like presented to us.
Oh,
was
yeah,
like
it was-
amazing.
Yeah, Andrew Dice Clay.
He's like, I get a call the other day.
I get my phone rings and I get a call. I'm like, "Is this Gene?" And I say, "Yeah." The other guy on the phone says, "This is Andrew Dice fucking Clay."
And we're all like, whoa.
king.
Yeah, wow.
No joke, I would pay $100 to go see
Yeah, but
Andrew Dice
Andrew
Clay.
Dice, Andrew Dice Clay does like comedy clubs now and doesn't sell out.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm like I think
He does.
I told you that Tom Rhodes told that story about like seeing him in like Miami or something.
Mm.
And this, I mean,
He's
this
had a comeback.
this was
though.
already a decade ago.
Yeah.
He had a little bit of a resurgence there for a
Well,
second.
the resurgence is due to the fact that he's like a really talented actor.
He's a
And
great actor.
He should have just been doing that the entire fucking
He was
time.
good in Blue Jasmine. that
He's
Woody Allen
amazing
movie.
in that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
He's great. He's
He's
a really
really
good
good.
actor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because his show was so bad. It was like
I never saw
hilariously
it.
bad.
He was good as in Entourage as Johnny Bananas.
That's right.
Yeah.
Entourage was the start of the
That's
comeback.
that's where it all came from.
yeah.
Thanks to our boys. I forget the name. Like, who's the creator of Entourage? Whatever, doesn't matter.
How about
Doug
Andrew, how
Ellen.
about Andrew Chive Clay?
Oh,
He
there
runs
you
the
go.
website The Chive.
Yep. Yes, sir.
To
Oh,
create the
keep
most-
calm and chive the fuck
The
on.
most obnoxious character of all time. Andrew Chive Clay. Just like a Barstool Sports
Mhm.
Bleacher Report
yeah,
kind of guy.
yeah. Oh, bitch, that's my fucking bacon. You fucking know I love bacon.
All those websites are for guys that are like, yeah, I've heard of jokes. They're pretty tight. Yeah, jokes are clutch. I think jokes are funny.
Jokes are clutch.
Yeah. It's like, it's the bro version of that Hillary Clinton I am fun article.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Is
article?
the Chive still an active website?
I
I'm
don't
sure.
know. I mean, I only went into it once. It's like 9gag for like, people that have like real estate licenses.
Wait, they have
Right?
they have a website named after the amount of times you've gagged on my dick, Adam.
Yeah.
Chive Times?
No.
Chive gag.
9gag.
Oh,
No, it's like memes, right? That's what the Chive is like. It's like
Yeah.
It's like kind of
They're aggregators. It's just stealing shit.
yeah. It's like Reddit-ish.
Yeah, basically.
I've been getting into the rest of Reddit, like the regular people.
Oh yeah,
are
we were
doing
reading it
Reddit.
on the way to your house the other day
It's
before we went to
fucking pathetic, dude.
What was that?
I
It's
do
just
not
people
fuck
that-
with that shit,
My
man.
What was
favorite
that
thing.
cat
My favorite
thing?
thing is when people go, "Okay, this is epic."
Yeah.
It's like,
I think that sometimes is people doing that ironically because Ben Shapiro did that once.
what?
And they were
he
like-
said, "Okay, this is epic."
Yeah, he
No,
like
it's not
tweeted that
ironic.
once.
I mean, it's ironic, sure, but it's like whatever.
but a lot of the time people are like, that's legitimately
Yeah.
their reaction.
I straight up like Christina used to fucking read Reddit. I don't understand how like
yeah.
the boards
Well, I've
work.
stumbled into that weird part of Reddit again.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
4
how does
million
someone
upvotes.
stumble into something?
It doesn't. Well, there
they
used to be
give
that
each other
website.
prizes. What
Yeah,
is,
you
like-
have to pay money to give people like little
What?
gold medals for saying things. Yeah.
You pay That is fucking.
Yeah.
Like real money.
I mean, the vast
Do you
majority
just
of
click
it,
around?
it's
Is it like Wikipedia links where you go to a different Reddit if
there's one that's just like cat loafs, and it's like loaf being a loaf, loafing today.
Yeah, this is
and
what
it's
Nick
just
showed me.
your
It was
cat just sitting there.
psychotic.
And it's not like that's just what cats look like when they sit down.
Yeah.
There's not. Yeah.
It's not doing anything special.
But there's their legs hide, and then there's somebody posting in there, and the cat's not even doing that, and they're like, "Any love for a kitty croissant?" So people upvoting it, and it's like, are we
God.
sure that this doesn't cause cancer?
That's
These people should be chemically castrated.
what
Yeah.
happens. What are the up?
I think
Do
they
you
are.
get something if you get upvotes or some shit?
No, I don't know. I mean, and then
You get what is it?
and then the most upvoted
Trophies
shit is
or
like then there's like
medals.
Russian dash cam footage that
Hell
like
yes.
people love that shit, which
That
I
is
admit
good.
is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's tight.
And then it's like, this is my best friend Mike. We met 7 years ago when he shit himself in the ball pit at McDonald's, and then I was the only one not laughing at him. Now, every Tuesday we meet up so I can take a picture with him and post it on the internet. And it's just, like a guy with a retarded guy. And then a million people being like, faith in humanity equals restored. Just,
Boo.
it sucks, dude.
Fuck that shit.
Damn.
Listen, if I'm on the internet, I'm looking at pornography.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching I'm watching basketball
Dunks,
games.
crossovers.
Yep.
I don't have
highlights.
it in me to do it, but there's a subreddit called Roast Me where people just post pictures of themselves,
Oh jeez.
and I want to just write the N word on every one of those, every one of them, and then you like find people to upvote it or whatever. Because if you could it would take a lot of people. But if you could have an operation to just make the N word the top comment on every
You
one
would
of
destroy Reddit.
of the Roast Me pictures
From the inside
and
out.
the cat loaf too.
yeah
You
cat.
don't do that for anything.
That's a
Any love
noble.
for
That's I
kitty
guess that's a
croissant?
noble
Yeah.
use of slurs.
Any love for a kitty croissant?
These people shouldn't be given driver's licenses. They shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Yeah.
Like they should be.
Reddit is fucking.
They should be
Do they-
ashamed
They
of
should be
themselves.
stripped
Is it
of their
advertising?
clothes, and then two strong men should hold their legs apart at the bottom of an escalator, so their genitals get sucked into the grooves.
Oh.
That's what should happen to those people.
Fuck. Do you like?
That's how my
how does
mind
Reddit
works.
make money?
Yeah, real twisted. Dude.
Yeah, just in case you were wondering who the dark one on the show.
Dude, I met my cousin for the first time in like 10 years, and he's like, when I was back home last time, he's like, yeah, like, I just started listening to y'all. Yeah, like you guys are real fucked up, dude. He's like, it's real funny, dude. You guys are fucked up.
Yeah, we're fucked up.
He loves Rogan. He like
Hell
came,
yeah.
he's like, I came from Rogan, but
Yeah.
Respect.
he's like, I love it, dude.
Respect to
You guys
Rogan.
are fucked up.
Yeah, we're fucked
Shit
up
is
guys.
dark, man.
We are fucked up guys.
I don't think I've ever listened to a full thing of Rogan.
Me
It's
neither.
5 hours long. I listened to that guy Andrew Yang that's running for president on
Yeah.
Rogan. That's been his big like public. It's
Yeah.
huge.
Is
It's
that
like
his Rogan?
it's like
Free
how
Rogan?
Rogan can make a career for a stand up. Like
Yeah. I mean, everyone in the Rogan like orbit is like. Gets
Wait, did
bumped
Yang
up.
do Rogan?
yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did
did.
Rogan.
I only know of Yang
Yeah.
from the taxi cabs.
He's on
Do
taxi.
the taxi cabs
I
like
think
him?
so. I'm trying to think of how I know who Yang is.
Well, I guess like kind of like 4chan guys like him now.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they think
Did you
I
vote
don't
for him?
know. I don't know. I don't really get
Vote
it.
for him for what?
I don't know.
For-
They-
like
Isn't he
for
running
the
for
primary?
president?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, for the Democrats.
Oh, okay.
He's the
Or maybe I'm
UBI
confusing
guy.
him
Yeah,
with,
yeah, yeah.
But isn't there another UBI Chinese guy that was? Maybe he's
That's
already
him.
his position is like district representative or something.
I
Maybe.
don't know.
Does
Yeah.
it sound like some local position
Yeah.
in like
And there's another guy. Isn't there like a gay guy who's like a
Yeah,
real liberal?
Mayor Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salute.
I don't really know anything about him.
Me
But
neither.
from Pete and Pete?
Yeah. That
Yeah,
guy,
is that the guy?
the fat redhead guy's around from Pete. Doesn't he
Danny
live here?
Tamborelli?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like
Is he
he's
around?
I feel like he does comedy shows and shit. We should get him on the show.
Yeah. No, we shouldn't.
yeah,
No?
that show was fucked up, dude.
Yeah, we shouldn't have we got to save the funny celebrity guests. It's got to be few and far between. Bam was like something we said it would be hilarious if
Yeah.
we get Bam Margera on the show.
and it.
Literally within 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was. We
Yeah.
did speak it into existence.
Yeah.
Well, then who's next? Who should we get next?
Judy Dench.
Isn't she dead?
Oh, well then even better.
No, she's not.
She's probably alive.
Yeah. And you have to have sex with her.
Oh damn, that pussy's probably in.
Dude, we
tough
should get
shape.
Joe Rogan on our podcast, dude.
That would be funny.
There you go.
I would like
Welcome
that.
to our world,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. It's going to be a crisp hour, motherfucker. None of this 5 hour bullshit,
Yeah.
Joe.
We stopped recording at 1 hour and 1 minute.
That's crazy because you can't actually say that pedophiles exist. There's no evidence of them.
I watched some clips of Alex Jones going on.
I only watched that one. I'm a little retarded.
Yeah.
Everyone's
saw
like,
that,
ha 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 ha. It's like we say retarded every day.
Yeah,
Yeah, where's
Why
our
is it-
viral clip?
Where's our viral clip?
yeah, exactly.
I called the post office retarded, I think, numerous times.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And it
But
is.
that shit was also like 6 hours long too.
Truly six. A fat six.
But Rogan drops an episode like every day.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
does.
does?
Yeah, there's two of them. There's the morning show and the night show. So he does
What?
2 a day for a total of like 7 hours of podcasts a day.
No.
Yeah,
And then
Rogan,
what? He,
Rogan
like-
is podcasting
he works
from
so
like
hard.
4 a.m. until noon, and then he's doing karate.
Yeah,
with
karate, a
other-
light lunch.
Yeah, him and the fellas go do karate at the Wrestle Center,
Yeah.
and then he sees his family in the underground bunker they live in, away from cameras and the media.
Oh, yeah. No one. They're never anywhere.
Yeah,
I've never seen this.
Smart move, dude.
I know. Actually, yeah. Legit.
I mean, because this whole thing is like being like an alpha guy, and then despite like doing all this karate stuff, he still found a way to like protect his family that didn't require any of the
Yeah.
karate.
But just in case.
I feel like his
The
fans would
karate's
really
there.
be the ones to cross that line.
Would they?
Just dox his.
No, Rogan people are like normal.
No.
Are they
yeah,
normal?
They definitely
Yeah.
are.
Oh,
You're
they're not
thinking
like crazy.
Rogan people are like completely normal.
Yeah.
They're guys that like to be like, huh, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's like the most volatile.
Yeah. I think that's right, actually. Yeah.
That's why people like Rogan, because it's like just mildly interesting.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
it's so
I
damn.
mean, it's 6 hours of like, yeah, but what if red meant go and green meant stop?
I never
I mean,
thought of that.
like what would be the implication of that?
Yeah.
And then a guy that was like, a male stripper and then an MMA fighter for 6 weeks is like, that's the thing I spent a lot of time thinking about, bro. But the real question is are you even allowed to think about it? Because we're so programmed to think that we're not allowed to think about these things, that when we do think about them, even the act itself is already a form of subordination.
That's
But
crazy.
I don't know, I don't even know.
Honestly,
Damn.
I disagree with everything I just said. I want to take it all back.
Jamie, pull up some gay porn.
Yeah, Jamie, let's look at some gay porn.
Can you pull up some gay pornography, Jamie?
That'd be great. A little taste of that going on. Can we- just every 15 minutes. I don't know. Hey, pull up that video of that guy sucking his own cock. Let's take a look at that video.
Jamie, pull up that.
This
Those
is
two businessmen
this is
kissing.
crazy. You got to see. Have you seen this? This is really crazy.
Rogan just starts losing his mind, and like everyone's like, haha, the first time everyone's laughing.
Yeah.
And then
No, I
like,
mean really to imagine that this guy has trained to the extent. I mean the things the human body can do.
yeah, he doesn't
trained
understand the
to-
concept of being gay. he
Trained-
thinks this man is overcome.
Yeah. He's trained to the extent that he can contort his body to suck his own penis. And you have to understand, like, what is he sucking his own penis or is he fucking another mouth? Is he fucking a
Yeah.
mouth? And that's,
a good question.
And then you look at this video. He's just got a video where he's sucking another man's penis.
Yeah.
It's not even his own. Can you imagine doing that level
That's
of
crazy.
training?
That's crazy. That's just that's
Training.
to allow yourself to suck another man's penis. You guys ever thought of that? No, not really, Joe.
I feel like in the clips I've seen of
My guest
Rogan-
today is the guy that invented soap shoes. Who,
soaps.
Yeah, who spent the last 10 years touring Africa and picking up the accents.
He doesn't really talk that much.
Yeah, our guest today is a expert on international politics, and by that I mean he says the name of the country the way the people there do.
Yeah. You know that country in Africa, Niger?
Yeah.
One time I heard this woman at my old job, and she was like, "Yeah, I spent a couple of weeks in Niger, and I never knew that that's how.
Woo,
it was
woo, woo, woo! Danger zone, danger! You are dangerously close, man.
pronounced. Niger.
Damn, speaking of dumb bullshit, did you see that video where people were going in on Bernie for saying the word niggardly?
Yeah.
It's like, that's a word,
Oh,
man.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just gonna be that for the next fucking year and a half. It's like,
And
you know,
it was
like,
also in the 80s.
Also,
yeah.
the guy-
and the way it's also couched is like, you know, like, I'm not trying to look. I know there's a lot of this stuff going around, and I'm not looking for anything to discredit Bernie, but I did find a video from 1979 where he sneezed and it kind of sounded like he said chink. So I just want people to see this.
I'm putting it out there. That's it.
yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
commenting one way
We're
or the
not-
other.
You make your own decision here. A chink. What could that mean?
Yeah, he happened to be at a rally for trans rights in the 70s when he did it, but
Right.
no big deal. Mm-hmm. But it's much more offensive that it maybe would have been a slur.
Trans rights in the 70s. Jeez.
He literally was on top of gay shit at a wildly.
And he was like,
I
what
heard
if-
you were on top of gay shit.
Yeah. I heard you were on bottom of gay shit.
Oh yeah,
I am on top of. You're right.
Damn it.
Yes, I am gay, but I fuck men.
the less gay kind.
The
of gay.
slightly less gay.
It was a
version.
bad play, Leo. You didn't consider all the angles, Leo.
Oh, he's
Jesus, Tom. There'll always have to be gay shit with you, Tom.
What's
Listen,
that movie
I'm thinking
called?
about asking Tom to marry me.
Miller's
I'm
Crossing.
Tom Leo.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
but that movie,
Hey, Tom, will you marry me?
that movie is about some gay shit.
Oh, true.
That's what you find out.
It's
at
about
the
the ethics. Two men can't fuck each other.
end. Yep.
There's a movie where I think Hugh Grant is gay or some shit.
Yeah. Keep it go off.
Inside a boy.
Wait, that's it. That's what you had on that.
Yeah, that's just.
You just
I
think-
think it's coming up.
One time. Oh, it's coming up
Yeah,
soon.
there's a new
Gay,
one.
Oh, new
actually.
one.
Yeah.
Not gay, actually.
He's
Man,
like too
You
British.
really don't have to fuck with the formula
Nah,
too much.
dude.
You just let those ingredients. You know, it's kind of like calling shit gay is like how Paula Dean uses butter.
Absolutely, dude.
Just throw another stick of calling shit gay in there.
Yep.
Just sweeten the pot with some calling shit gay.
You don't need any type of semolina. You know,
I rewatched House of Games the other night.
how's it gay?
House of Games, the David Mamet movie.
Uh-huh.
And it's, I mean, we've talked about it before, but any David Mamet movie where he writes and directs it is just like so fun. I mean, it's just autistic people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I loved you.
Misogynistic
Do you know what that
autistic
means?
people.
It means you loved me. It means I loved you. But I don't anymore. See? See what? See what I mean?
Shouts out to one scene of Girls that I watched where Shoshana almost takes her titties out and they're bigger than you think.
Yeah. And she owes it all to her father, David Mamet.
Do you ever see them in the series?
I never watched.
He's
I've
got
seen
such a
maybe half an
weirdly
episode.
cylindrical head, David Mamet.
Yeah.
Very fuzzy.
We talked about it before, but like after 9/11, he went like wild right wing, right?
Did he?
David
I
Mamet?
think he did.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I thought
Maybe
that. I think you're
we
thinking
haven't
of.
talked about that before.
I know he made that Red Belt movie, and then he made the other one with Tim Allen, and I think
Hell
the Tim
yeah.
Allen one might be a little bit, you know.
I think it's cool going right wing later in life like that.
No, it's
Are you
not.
gonna do that? You can be a David Horowitz type.
I'm not gonna be like that, but I do think like it's cool sometimes.
I go to
when people-
college
It's not
campuses
cool.
and I call. I go to college
someone
campuses
like
and I call
David
the fat
Mamet-
Muslim girls Nazis.
Yeah, what?
That's my
Yeah.
career now.
Yeah, what do you mean it's cool?
I'm just saying, like I don't know. I'm not. It's not for me.
Like you
but,
think it's cool that
when it's
what's-
someone like David Mamet that like made like
like when Dennis
look at
Miller
his-
was like riding Air Force One, you thought that was cool.
No, I didn't think it was cool of Dennis Miller, but I never thought Dennis Miller was cool, and I never really thought David Mamet was cool either.
So what are you saying,
I guess
man?
like if you're that kind of an annoying guy,
it's funny.
if you want to do it as your rebrand, I think that's fine.
I think it's funny because
And
it
funny.
shows that they're
funny.
clearly
I think
frauds.
funny is probably better than.
well, they're
cool.
clearly
That's
frauds
probably a
because they
better
never
adjective.
actually
How
believed
about Dennis
in anything.
Miller's Crossing?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're like, what? Yeah, what was that?
None of the references make any sense, Leo. It's a bad play. What's the rumpus?
Chachi.
Okay, Playboy. I would love it if he just started using like cholo terms. I'll tell you what the deal is, Playboy. Okay, Poppy.
Damn, I'm not gonna walk all the way home, but I'm considering a long. I'm a walking poppy now, dude.
That's a long walk. It is nice out though.
It's really nice
I feel very not refreshed from
from Ambien.
Ambien. Yeah, I mean, I needed like a good night's rest, but
Yeah, you should do that. Walk as far as you can. Just grab a lift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elders made a good ass point where I was like, because I was like hitting the elliptical and shit, and he was like, when we went to LA, it was like we're so fat, like just walks were annoying, and we were like getting tired on walks, and he was like, I'm just gonna take walks so that functionally in life, when I have to walk,
Yeah.
I can actually do it.
The first year I was in New York, I stayed in shape because I just like the train like was not worth it as an investment.
Yeah.
Because I used to walk to your place from Chinatown.
yeah.
Well,
I
Chinatown
remember
is
that.
a really nice place for comedy, especially to walk. Because it's like
Yeah.
Brooklyn's not bad to walk to,
Yeah.
and then like everything in Manhattan's
You're
within
close to
like 30
3
blocks,
bridges,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Queens is kind of a little dickhead. Although when I go to therapy, it's nice. I just walk up the bridge through the park.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, that Astoria
the park is
yeah,
not.
it's
No,
very
no,
nice.
the park through Central Park.
Oh, Central Park. Yeah,
therapy's
yeah.
on the Upper West. So, yeah, dude. I'm trying to just fucking. My gams is on fire though. I want to get massaged by a little Chinese woman.
Yeah, I got to go to the gym after this, and
I'm gonna go to the gym. And see
my
what-
back spasmed yesterday when I was at the gym. That shit fucking hurts.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I hate that shit.
Fuck, dude.
when your back spasms.
Yeah.
It never hurts when it spasms.
Well,
It's just like-
it'll spasm and then it does hurt when it fucking spasms.
Yeah, dude. It, like,
I've had muscle spasms before. That
No,
don't
you're talking
hurt.
about your muscle like twitching. I
Yeah,
mean, like
yeah,
a
what's that
fucking
all about?
spasm is where it like contracts real
yeah, and you're
hard.
like, ah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not
like-
a spasm. When
You're
it
like,
twitches?
ah, my
No.
dick's small.
No, it's like a Charlie horse.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I get like Charlie horses in my fucking like mid and lower back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you can't really take pills to sleep if you can't sleep.
I told you pills were
You
bad.
can.
dude.
It's just you got to stop giving them to your girlfriend and then raping her.
I'm not. I didn't rape my girlfriend when I
Well,
took
that's
my
not
pills.
what she said.
That's not
I
what she
believe
said.
women. I believe women. I believe Amber Heard still.
Ambien.
I still do believe Amber Heard.
Yeah, she's hot.
She's fine. And Johnny Depp, look
She's
how
hot,
many
dude.
rings he's wearing. I
Was,
don't know.
wait,
love
was
it.
she lying?
She was lying.
She was lying.
She abused him.
What?
She cut his finger off and
She
shit
cut
in
his
his
finger.
bed.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like she.
He's
gave him a
got
black
87,
eye.
87
She was
and,
like beating his ass.
Yeah.
And he took the rap for all of it.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. She like capitalized.
I didn't even realize that
She
came out.
capitalized on like the Me Too moment to like
Wow,
like
dude.
get away with all
Everyone
the shit.
is
she'd
such
done
a
with
piece
him.
of shit.
She's a piece of shit.
Yeah, and then people online are like, just because she lied doesn't mean any women lie ever, and that's the lesson here.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, like
you
it
say.
sucks that like obviously it does discredit victims, but it's also like Johnny
No, it
Depp,
doesn't.
man.
It doesn't discredit
His
victims.
career
This
was-
is still a story about abuse happening. It's just that you don't care about the
right.
victim.
Who's the actual victim?
This is not a story about like, oh, well, she happened to lie. It's like, no, you should say like, no,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
still a
yeah.
case of abuse. Abuse is still real. This is how bad abuse is that like an abuser can just say that
right.
that oh, I was abused, and then they get away with it.
Right.
So maybe you should analyze that, and then I'll sit over here and analyze this.
Analyze
You
this.
know what I'm saying?
And then Billy Crystal.
Hey.
Oh, yell at Billy Crystal.
Hey, analyze this, analyze that.
Ooh.
Hey, analyze this.
Ooh.
Grabbing his
Oh, he's
dick.
talking about his penis. that's the premise of that movie.
Mhm.
Is that Robert
Yes.
De Niro goes into therapy and makes Billy Joel look at his penis.
Billy Joel.
Billy
Yeah.
Crystal.
Sure, they're the same guy.
Same guy.
When he's acting, he's Billy Crystal. And when he's singing, he's Billy Joel.
What about the jazz?
Wait, so I didn't think
the
about
blackface
this.
Jasmine character is Billy Joel.
Billy Blanks, yeah.
That's Billy. Blanks.
Yes. Either if he's exercising or has the blackface on. I didn't realize this because I didn't watch The Sopranos, but Analyze This is just basically The
It's
Sopranos.
the same shit. Yeah, and they came out like 2 months apart. Like the first season of Sopranos, and then 2 months later, Analyze This came out. But of course, Analyze This ties it up with a, with a nice bow hour 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Sopranos
Makes you sit
on
through
and
a
on
lot.
and on. You gotta listen to this guy in fucking therapy talking about his dad and shit. Who
What-
cares?
So analyze this. Do you guys remember how it ends? Like,
You know, be the worst show because that Crashing sucks, and so does that Mike Birbiglia movie. Like comedians that try to make shows and movies about being a comedian, as if anyone gives a shit.
right.
Right.
But like a comedian that writes a show where they're like Tony Soprano, where they're in therapy.
That would be awesome.
That would be the most obnoxious show you could possibly.
That
write.
would be so good.
Yeah.
Because it's like, listen, therapy's done a lot for me. It's been great, but boy, is it fucking boring and gay to listen to like a comedian talk about their problems.
Yep.
Like at least Tony kills
Analyze yes and
Mm-hmm.
yes and androgen replacement therapy.
The end of it is
yes,
that there's
yes androgen replacement therapy, and it's UCB, but the actors change genders.
There you
throughout
go.
the sketch.
There you go.
That would be a great bit, actually.
Yeah.
So there's a
Breast
big
and-
mafia meet. The first time there's been a meet with all the bosses.
Oh, did you hear about that guy getting whacked in Staten Island?
Yes, I wanted
No,
to
what
talk about
happened?
that. The mafia seems back, baby.
I'm glad, dude.
I hope they're back.
As a real New Yorker, that's what I want.
We've been
Apparently
here.
some
Somebody
other
that looked at pictures of graffiti online before moving to Brooklyn. I'm ready for the old New York to come back. The one
Yeah.
AOC has told me about in her tweets about listening to La Bamba at La Locala Bodega with the chachis and the papachucos. And just feeling like I'm in a big, happy Pepsi commercial with all of my mixed race friends. And that's the beauty of New York City is cracking open a fire hydrant, doing double dutch with my
That's
computer
right.
programmer neighbors.
yes, yeah. Being the white
My graphic
protagonist
designer.
of New York City while
Yeah.
all these black people and Hispanics do fun ethnic stuff
Uh-huh.
behind me.
Being
When we get on the
totally
double Dutch
welcomed.
bus together and fucking roll through, right, when I put a lift kit on my El Dorado and go up and down Marcus Garvey Boulevard, listening to Oye Como Va, the sweet sounds of Carlos Santana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to be the Rob Thomas to Brooklyn's Carlos Santana. That's my dream.
Oh yes, brother.
That's why I voted for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Ocasio.
Yeah. Damn, I love it. I just love saying her name in a way that makes me imagine complimentary chips and salsa being brought to my table. You know what?
I would just love to see
know
her
what I'm
make
thinking?
the guacamole table side.
Just
Yeah, I
the,
bet she handles a mortar and
Yeah.
pestle like you wouldn't
just
believe.
closing my eyes and thinking about voting for those big tits as a nice steaming plate of fresh tortillas is brought to me, and they unfold the napkin and I assemble my fajitas myself in front of the Mexican workers in the back, and they know. They know that I understand la cotoria. La cotoria. And that's why I'm a real Brooklyn guy.
you should start wearing rosary beads.
Yeah?
Like necklaces. Yeah.
Rosary anal beads.
Yeah,
Yes.
rosary
Somebody got
anal
big,
beads.
big Mexican rosary beads, and each one of them says like Stussy and Supreme. on
Yeah,
it. A little dumb DJ hat.
that would be awesome.
Yeah. And then I'm like, dude, Beto is no good at skateboarding. That's my problem. Is that he's not good.
I like
enough
his
at it.
policies.
Yeah.
I like
Beto,
the
but he-
means testing welfare
Mhm.
people.
I like
but,
that he voted for a Blue Lives Matter bill.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he can't
But he
nollie
can't-
front
yeah.
side.
Fuck him. Oh,
Who's your favorite skater?
Vinny Beetle, dude.
Vinny Beetle?
He was sponsored.
By Thrasher. I'm
Chad
pretty sure he's
Muska?
sponsored by Thrasher. I'm not sure. but I
Damn,
think-
dude. You were shitting on him because he was sponsored.
Yeah.
Nick was jealous.
Nick wanted to get sponsored. Yo, this episode of Cumtown is brought to you by Thrasher Magazine. Is it even a magazine anymore or just a T-shirt company?
I think it's a magazine. What happened?
How
Like
about a
3
magazine
years
called-
ago,
how
everyone
about a
started
magazine-
Started
wearing-
wearing Thrasher
Yeah.
T-shirts.
About a magazine called Trans World Bathrooms, and it's just like fisheye
Mhm.
lens shots of public bathrooms, and it's just fucking like
Trans people just
being
quietly
like,
trying to
damn, I
shit.
would love to take a shit in there.
Oh, it's just the
And
bathroom.
it's just pictures of
Yeah.
bathrooms. And trans people are like, sick, dude. Imagine taking a twisted number 2 off this 14 rail.
That would be fucking tight. I love it. I
Uh-huh.
love it as a concept.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, fuck.
So Me Too is still going. It says time's up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I got some time for you, man. time for you to suck my dick.
Rolex. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have the time? Time's up. Pepsi, the voice of a generation. That'd be a fun one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I need a little lunch at Duchlio. Maybe a little salad and
That'd be a
fucking-
good Pepsi commercial. I mean, I was making fun of it being like a Pepsi commercial, but Pepsi should do a tone deaf commercial with like an AOC lookalike going into a bodega, and then like a little Hispanic girl dressed as Captain Marvel like reaches for a Pepsi, and there's only one left, and AOC takes it, and then she gives it to the little girl, and then the father's like, "That's the president." Then she like smiles at her, and then like I don't know, signs the Pepsi or something, and it's like
Yeah.
Pepsi. Fucking Spanish people.
Females are the future.
Lady stuff.
The future is
The
female.
future is
Voice
female.
of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would buy Pepsi more often then.
I'm surprised there hasn't been at least one company that's like, let's just try going full white nationalist
It'll happen.
and just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is, I
The
mean,
Pep Boys. I
there's a
think
lot
they're
of, yeah.
the three of them.
Yeah.
Kill the one with glasses
Yeah.
for being an intellectual.
Yeah, they all just shave their
There's
heads.
just
It's two skinhead.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I gotta get my
The
oil
Prep
changed.
Boys. Honk, honk, we have AIDS. Come on down to Prep Boys.
Damn,
Yeah.
they're
All-
not taking their doses correctly.
Right. All the cars you need from guys who have AIDS. Honk, honk.
So wait,
Amco,
if we take
double A,
prep,
And
can
double
we not
A.
get AIDS from women?
Did somebody do that joke about saying
Yeah,
that
they're trying to market it
NAACP
to
is
straight
like
people.
and Hong Kong double ACP?
That's good.
Yeah.
Bow, wow, wow, wow. Now I'm thinking of Billy
Bang.
Joel songs, man.
Billy Joel, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of that one where it's like moving out. Wow, 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 wow,
Yeah, of course,
wow,
classic.
wow. Classic,
Mhm.
bro.
The classic one that's like moving out.
Wow, 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 wow. I don't know any other part of the song.
Sucking cock. Have
Have you ever done karaoke before?
I'm not a big karaoke
Yeah,
guy.
karaoke sucks.
Why? It's fun.
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
find it to be that fun.
I don't
can-
have fun.
You can be
dude. I
free
get
on
real.
stage and sincere.
I get fucking
Unlike
real.
us, where we have this layer of irony to protect our hearts. you
Yeah.
know, from
First
getting
of all,
hurt.
you just learned irony this year.
I didn't learn irony.
You just learned it.
I've known it my whole life.
No.
No.
It's like rain
No,
on
you
your
haven't.
wedding day.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
It's like sucking off
Yeah.
Dave Cooley. Eh?
It's, I got one hand on my pocket and the other one doing a peace sign. That's what irony is.
That is, yeah. She's the first irony, bro. No one really gives her
Yeah.
credit.
That's right.
It's like
started-
saying the N word. No, we already did this. There's no way we didn't do this joke already.
I don't know, man.
No, Alanis Morissette doing isn't it ironic? And she's just doing
Man, we
racist
probably
stuff.
have. I guess.
Yeah, like doing a Chinese voice. Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
I don't remember, but I don't remember anything we say on the show.
Me,
so-
me
Yeah.
either, but I mean that's not like there's. I do literally the only thing in my head is like what jokes have been done already,
Mm-hmm.
and even that's starting to slip now. That was the only thing I was ever able to remember.
Pictures of guys without their shirts on, also.
Yes. I mean, but I have to get updates on this.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Indian jackass.
Oh, that's
That's-
good.
oh, that
yeah,
is
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Hello, this is Jackass. I am Vakrim Knoxville, and this is Talk to a Girl. I am Wija Marjara, and this is Say Hello to a Girl. Hello to you. Ah! I did it, boys. I say hello to her. This is slide into a girl's DM. Hello, baby.
I like the idea of it still Spike Jones involved in it, also.
Yeah.
He's just following them around.
Uh-huh.
This is
Spike Drinks. That's the Indian Spike Jones.
drinks.
Spike Drinks, yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, my BS is low.
Uh-huh.
I
I am Spike Drinks, and this is Touch a Girl's Dot.
This is do some very not chill stuff on a bus with your boys.
This is Take a Look at a Vagina. This is Look at her into her vagina while she sleeps. This is See into her vagina.
This is commit murder against a person of a lower caste.
This is touch cow's pussy.
Whoa, that would be fucked up back down there.
Yeah.
Damn, so those motherfuckers have never had like a juicy ribeye.
Oh, because they don't eat meat.
They don't eat cows.
A lot of people are vegetarian in India, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's like 30 or 40%.
Yeah.
That's chill. Yeah, I watched a Louis Theroux documentary the other day about plastic surgery. And like one of the doctors he went to visit was like,
How about bustic surgery?
Bustic-
Plastic surgery?
they just
Oh, I forgot about Bustois, man. Bustois is so good.
Bustois.
Just two dicks
Yeah.
on his shoulders.
Elaine, I got a new job. I'm the voice of Bustois now. The children's cartoon.
Anyway, but there's this Russian like guy, like plastic surgeon in LA, and his whole thing was like he's like sculpting men.
Yeah.
He like wasn't doing fake. So basically, he was doing like breast implants, like the Ren and Stimpy episode where like Ren gets pecs.
Mm-hmm.
He was like doing like implants for pecs,
Whoa.
and you saw like. And then like like big muscle like implants and stuff like under like between the bone and the muscle he'd like put an implant in so you just have like
Yeah.
and he's like
What the fuck?
he's
Should
like
I
yeah
get
it's
saline
the
buys?
no I don't know
Should I start flexing my pecs at people?
There's that guy that looks like Popeye. Have you seen that guy?
yeah that Russian guy
Yeah.
yeah but he like so he had like some of his like former patients he's like yeah this guy's my masterpiece and then they take off their shirts. And they just have fake titties.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like pecs at all. It just like looks like men with breasts.
Yeah, and they're shiny.
They're shiny. It doesn't look good at all. It's so funny.
That
They're like,
fucking rules.
they're like, yeah, I need to have it touched up a little bit. The breasts are separating, so they're like their breasts are like facing either direction. It's really fucked up, but hilarious.
God damn.
Yeah.
You think that helps them get pussy?
No, they're all
That's
older
the thing I
gay
don't
men
understand.
that are
It's like-
trying to like reclaim their youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That was like the vibe of all.
Well,
the
that's even
patients.
worse.
I mean,
then.
having all your bones shattered and extended so you can be 2 inches taller.
Yeah, I
that
get
makes sense. That makes sense,
100%.
obviously.
That's we totally see
But
that.
if you want like big pecs, just do a bunch of steroids and work out for 8 hours a day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you go get saline injections when you can have HGH shot directly into your liver?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be tight.
Yeah, one of those big like rabies needles.
Now, human growth hormone, it can't make your cock bigger, I guess, or we would have figured that out by now.
I don't think it does. No.
What's even the point, man?
No, it makes your organs bigger.
My cock is an organ.
Yeah, well, I guess it would make your skin bigger, maybe.
No, I don't need more foreskin. Actually, I do need more foreskin.
Is the penis an organ?
Yeah, isn't it?
Well, there's skin.
I don't know.
Skin, at least.
Skin is an organ.
You wouldn't say it's an organ? Your cock? Sexual organ?
Who's to
I don't
say?
know what determines an organ or
Yeah,
not.
I don't know what an organ.
I don't fucking care. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, all right, boys.
All right.
What do you say?
I don't
That's
know.
that. That's the show.
I'm trying to think about what I want to eat for lunch if I
Me
want
too.
to.
So yeah, I'm sorry I've been sleepy on this, guys. I'm gonna stop my pill addiction next time.
Oh, that's all right. Oh,
Guys, 322 Chicago, 323 Milwaukee, 324. I'm there with Mike Racine.
That's right. But more importantly, March 30th, where all three of us will be, and that we have a lot more tickets to sell.
Do we?
I think, well, I would assume so. It's just a bigger venue.
Right.
The Black Hat
Has
DC,
it sold okay?
2 shows. I haven't checked,
Okay.
but buy tickets March 30th.
oh, we're doing 2 separate shows at the Black Cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stand up
Oh
and
yeah,
live pod.
we're not selling that out at all.
No way.
Not even close.
It's a big
well,
venue.
we might.
What is it, 600 seats?
No, like 400
400.
seated or something like that.
Yeah, we could
Maybe we
that.
do 2 seated shows. Hey, who cares? We'll figure it out. We almost sold it out the first time. We did
We
sell it
did
out the
sell it
first
out.
time.
out.
Yeah.
But that was one show.
Yeah, that's true. But that was like 2 years ago.
We'll see.
It was
Anyway.
it was 1 year ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it was more than that. It was like 2
It was
Decembers
last
ago.
December.
So 1.5.
Yeah, 1.4.
It's not even 0.5.
1.3.
It's
1.3.
16 months ago.
Okay.
Whatever.
That sounds good to me.
It was the weekend before Christmas.
Well, that's the other thing. DC's also empty the weekend.
remember I
before
had you buy
Christmas.
that bag of Kindles?
That's right, for your family.
For your family.
And you didn't even wrap it or anything? You just handed them a Best Buy bag as a Christmas present?
That's
yeah.
fine. You don't need to give money to
You
big
throw a little
paper.
bow, man, on that shit. Anyway, March 30th, come see us. There's an 8 p.m. stand-up show and a 10 p.m. podcast. So pick whichever one. Come to both. Come to one, come to both. It'll be really a good time and as part of the DC Underground Comedy Festival. Anyway, gang, we'll see you there, hopefully, and we'll suck you off later.
Thanks
Bye.
a lot. Bye.